makeup. So if you can tell by the title of this video, we're doing some cheer makeup. So some background information. I used to be a competitive cheerleader for 4 years, since I was in 8th grade till my junior year. So I did 4 seasons. 3 of them were full seasons, and then 1 was like a beginner half season. So 4, give or take. I had to stop doing cheer before my senior year because I had a really bad problem with my wrist, so I couldn't really tumble anymore or stunt, so it was like just really bad overall, and I really miss doing it. And I've seen a lot of girls that I used to cheer with on my TikTok For You page, so I was like, yo, like, why don't I do like a Get Ready With Me like cheer edition? Because like, first of all, I haven't worn my uniform in like, shoot, like 4 years. I haven't worn my uniform, so I don't even know if it still fits me. I haven't done the cheer makeup in 4 years, and I've gotten so good at like makeup now. Well, not like so good, you know, but like compared back then, how I did my makeup, it is an upgrade. So I'm really like curious to see how it would look now if I did it. Plus I have purple hair now. My hair's not like long anymore, so I just want to see like how I would look now if I did cheer, you know. Before I like go into this video, let me just like show you guys some pictures of me like back then. So as you can see, like my makeup, she wasn't all that. Like I was just like barely getting into makeup and stuff, and I think that's why I got into makeup was because of cheer. So a lot has changed compared to how I did my makeup, the hair, you know. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna like do my hair like how you saw in that one photo where it's like all like teased and stuff, just because like I can't do that, and like I don't have hair anymore. Like my hair is like short now, so it's like also like really like thin when I put it in a ponytail, so it just like wouldn't look good, but I'll do something with it. Okay, so yeah, also if there's any like cheerleaders watching this, you know, like if coincidentally you guys do your makeup similar to how my team did ours, like maybe like you'll get something out of this. Like this could also be really helpful for you. So I don't know, let's just get into it. So I already did this, cleansed my face, I applied like all my like skincare products, just kind of depends how you do everything. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna prime my face with the Primer Plus Mattifier from Bobbi Brown. And for my cheerleaders, this primer, you need it. If you guys watched my last video, once again, I'm going to go in with my color correcting sticks from Smashbox. I'm going to use the green for areas that are red, and then I'm going to use this orange one for my dark circles, just to look a little better for the camera, you know. Okay, so once we look like we got the chickenpox, I'm going to put on Fenty Beauty this time, just because this is like a really lightweight foundation, and also this is kind of a good like beginner foundation, I guess you could say, just because there's so many shades. Also that like if you want like a little bit of coverage versus like more coverage, it's buildable. So this is good for like girls of like any age that are doing cheer, whether if you're like younger, like in your like early teens, versus if you're like older. So this is a good one to start with. I'm in the shade 170, so I'm just gonna like put this on my damp beauty blender, pat it in. Don't be shy, put some more. Don't be shy, put some more. Don't forget to blend it down to your neck, please. But, you know, if you're wearing a uniform, just blend it down to where your uniform kind of like starts. So like mine is like right here, so I do have to get like a good amount of my neck if it's not the proper shade. But I color match my foundation to my neck just because my face is way paler than the rest of my body. Also blend into your hairline a little bit. And get your ears, because nothing's worse than getting your action shots and just having this random like white and like darker color. My base looks pretty good. Get it? That was a bad cheer joke for those that like didn't get the reference. Anyways, okay, so next I'm gonna put on my concealer. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light 2 Vanilla. I'm putting concealer under both my eyes. I'm also going to put a little bit on the forehead because I got a small forehead. And on my chin. Hello. I'm also going to put some on my eyes. under my brows because I do have like bad dark circles. I just want to like cover them, you know. And I'm gonna go in and pat pat pat. Next is our setting powder because we gotta set all that stuff. So I'm using Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Now, okay, we're athletes, so we're gonna put a lot, okay, especially under where we just put our concealer because we don't want to crease, especially when we're sweating so much. Also putting it where I get super oily and sweaty because we don't want that in our action shots, you know. So I'm also going like on my nose, like in those corners, and above my lip, my smile lines. And then I also get like oily like here, so we're gonna do that too. And the best thing about this powder is that there is 0 flashback, so you don't have to worry about that in your action shots. So while that's sitting, I'm gonna do my eyebrows using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. You can do a pomade if you want, but honestly, the TikTok boy just Snapchatted me back. Sorry. Honestly, if you want, you could use the pomade. Like, you could use like one of these. But if you're doing this specifically like for a cheer look, I don't recommend using like a cream one, just because if you're sweating, you know, it's more likely to transfer and also just like look really greasy on your face, so you don't want that. That's why I recommend using a pen. And, you know, depending how much you got here, I wouldn't do a lot with your eyebrows, especially if it's like me. I would just fill them a little bit just to make them more noticeable, but you know, to each their own. So let me just like fill these off camera just because like they take up some time. Okay, so I finished filling in my brows, and then I just put over the Anastasia Beverly Hills clear brow gel over them just to kind of like hold everything into place because you're like sweating and stuff. So yeah. So next we're gonna go into the eyes, which is like the most important part of cheer makeup. Okay, so for my team, it was pretty much like a smoky eye with like pretty much like a dark brownish black like on the outside, and then on the lid was like a glittery silver with some winged eyeliner. I was not the best at it, I'm gonna admit, so we're gonna like revamp it to make it look nice. So if you are in cheer, you know that some of the makeup that we get for cheer is like not the best, like it doesn't blend good. No, it's just like difficult to work with. So I have a solution. If your cheer makeup is anywhere similar to mine, I recommend getting this palette. It's a Copycat Beauty Smoke It Out palette. This palette is literally for a smoky eye. It's literally all I'm gonna use. Like, if your cheer makeup is a smoky eye, this is all you need. Like, literally all you need. And this palette is less than like $10, I think. Like, so it's affordable too, and it's really good quality. So I highly recommend getting this if that is your cheer makeup. And I'm gonna show you guys how to do a look with it. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brown. It's the middle one. It's a little bit lighter than this one on the end, and I'm gonna use that and just kind of like contour my crease a little bit, just to add a little bit of depth. Let me wipe the powder off first, because if I don't wipe the powder off, this ain't gonna work. And just a little bit, like, do not go super heavy on the brown, because dark colors are hard to get rid of. It's always easier to add more, and it's harder to get them out. So just like do a little bit at a time, don't do a lot. We're gonna bring this brown a little bit up. So we're gonna blend it up a little bit, just because it is competition makeup. We need to make sure it is seen. So next is our tricky color. This is for the smoky eye. We're gonna be using this black. Black is very difficult to maneuver, so go a little bit at a time. Shake off the excess, and you want to start putting it like more on the inner and blend it out, because if you're putting it outer, it's gonna be really hard to blend it so it's like nice and smooth. See, like, look how dark that is already, dude. And if you feel like any of your lines are too harsh, just keep blending. I'm gonna go back to this brown. I'm just gonna add a little bit more brown and blend it. Okay, so next I'm taking a flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna use this silver and I'm gonna pack it over my eyelid. And how much you want to pack on is totally up to you. If you want to do just this, pack more on to make it more vibrant. If not, I have another solution. So you can get loose glitter just like this. This is silver loose glitter. This is made for the eyes. Make sure it is made for the eyes. If you are using loose glitter, you can easily, literally take a glitter primer, such as this one from Too Faced. It's a Too Faced glitter glue. You can use this and then pack that on. Or there's this. This is United Shades of Glitter from Rude Cosmetics. It's literally a palette full of glitter. And the best part of this is that you do not have to use like any glitter glue or like any of that. So if you're someone that uses glitter all the time, I'd recommend getting this palette. So for competitions, you would just need this palette and then the Copycat Beauty one that I showed you. So you could use the same brush. I'm using this one called Verglamia. See, that's literally like a perfect silver. So I'm gonna take a good amount and I'm gonna put it in that same spot. Okay, see, like literally look how cute that is. Like, glitter looks tacky on some looks, but like I'm telling you, like if you know how to put it on correctly, it can look real cute. Next thing is optional. If you're good at winged eyeliner, add a wing. If you're not, I recommend don't do it or practice it on a day that is not your competition because you don't want to be looking wonky and whatnot. So let me do that off camera real quick. Okay, so I did my winged liner, so now I'm going to put on that brown that we were using. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom. Okay, so I did that plus took off the powder. So next we're going to do a little bit of contouring, just like very light, okay? This is my bronzer from Too Faced. It's the Chocolate Soleil palette, and this one is, I believe, medium deep. I'm not really sure. So I'm just gonna put a little bit, like, around where my cheekbones are. Let's get that double chin. And just bronze the forehead a little bit. I'm gonna contour my nose a little bit, too. Just taking a little bit and putting it on the lines where my nose naturally is. And these are completely extra steps. Like, you don't have to do like all contouring and stuff, especially for the younger girls that each year. You don't have to do all this stuff. This is just if you want to look a little bit extra poppin' per se. So my camera died, so that was like really rude. But anyways, what I did in the meantime, I did my contour, and then I also used this palette from Copycat Beauty to do my blush. I use this one right here. It's like, you know, blush, okay? And then I put on my mascara, which is Voluminous Butterfly by, I think, L'Oreal. I'm not even sure, to be honest. Yeah, it is L'Oreal. So this is the base, like a primer, so I just primed that, and then I put this over it, and now I'm going to put on my fake lashes, because fake lashes make the look. So I'm going to be using these lashes from Rude Cosmetics. They're Accentuate. They're, like, pretty, like, wispy and like big lashes, so I think they look cute. So let me put those on real quick. Okay, so I put on my lashes, and yeah. Next I'm gonna set everything with my Urban Decay setting spray. Give it a good spray, okay? Okay, and then we're gonna go back to this palette, which was the one that I did my blush, and you could also use it for your highlighter. So I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's like a really shimmery one. I'm gonna apply it on my cheekbones. Ooh, look at her! Bro, look at that. Come on now. Don't be shy, put some more. I'm gonna take this brush now, same thing. I'm gonna put it up here, inner corner. And then also where the brow bone is. The final step is lipstick, depending on what team, you know, that you're on. You guys might do different color. Also goes like with your uniforms. Mine did red. I hated red lipstick. I never liked it, but you know, like, we're trying to expand ourselves. Okay, so I primed my lips just using chapstick and also my Plump It lip plumper to add a little extra oomph, you know. And we could either do two lipsticks. So this one is the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Red Velvet. Either use this one or this one from Copycat Beauty. It's their red lipstick. It's the shade GLIP 03, GLIP 03, or G Lip 03. I'm actually going to try this one today just because I've never tried it. And this is also way cheaper than the Kylie Cosmetic ones. So, you know, if you're balling on a budget, this one, it's less than 10 bucks for sure. I'm going to line my lips with the Kylie lip liner or any red lip liner that's close to the shade that you're using or a little bit darker. Okay, so I filled in my lips with the lip liner. I filled it completely just because, you know, if it does get smudgy, there's still gonna be some red. And then I'm gonna go in with the Copycat Beauty lipstick. These two go so well together. Okay. So look at that. Like, their lipstick doesn't feel heavy either. I'm not sure, like, what kind of finish it is. It might be matte or, like, a semi-matte or just, like, regular. But it feels good on the lips. So we're pretty much all set. Yo! So, like, look at me. I'm a cheerleader. What the heck? Dude, I haven't worn this since literally, like, I was a junior. And it still fits me. But let's look at my makeup, okay? Literally a glow up. Literally, this is a glow up. The glitter's low-key, like, annoying me. Like, how it's, like, not where it's supposed to be, but a glow up, indeed. What the heck? Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And maybe go down and subscribe. Go down and subscribe. And while you're down there, hit the little bell button that's right next to it. It's gonna go. And you're gonna know when I post, whenever I decide to do that. Still not sure. Yeah. Leave a comment on what you thought of this video and if there's any other videos you'd want me to make. Also, let me know if there's any cheerleaders watching these. Like, I don't think there's any, like, people in my audience that are cheerleaders. So if you're a cheerleader and you saw this, leave a comment. Share this video with someone you think would like it, whether it's your cheer coach, your cheer friends, anyone that likes makeup, or anyone that watches my channel, or anyone who doesn't watch my channel. I don't know. Also, go down to the description and check out my social media. I'm really active. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, you name it. I'm also going to link down some of the products and the brands that I use so you guys can go check them out. Also, for Copycat Beauty, if you use my code GIA15, you'll get 15% off of any of their products. So if anything seemed interesting to you today, there you go, I got you covered. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I hope you are staying productive and happy during this quarantine. I don't know. But I will see you soon with a brand new video. So until then, peace out.
Take hold of me. You're flowing through my bones like ecstasy. Ecstasy.